Hi there, I'm Vicky Ayton, the Premier Leader of the Positive Pamperers. Today I want to talk to you about the samples we make and the labels that we put on them. I use these little lacons, fill them with samples and put nice labels on them, very representative of our product, so it's easy to read, and I think they look a lot nicer and a lot more professional than handwritten stickers. So how do I do that? I just do them I actually use Avery software. You can download the software if you're on a PC. I happen to use a Mac, so I use it directly online. So let me show you how I do that. Okay, when you're ready to make labels, all you need to do, I have them all pre-done for us, go to avery.com. So once you get there, there's an option to sign into my Avery. We do have an Avery account. I have one set up that everybody can use. Put in my email address, which is vickyayton@live.com. The password is in our group page. I'm not putting that out there as a public, anyone could see this, and sign in. Once you've signed in, it'll display all of the labels that I have already created for us all, and also some other things that I may have created. This was my personal account first. So if you look down the list, there's all the labels that we have created for us. So we want to print them out, so all we need to do to print them out is click on whichever label you want to print. So let's for now say we're going to print out Go West. So what you do is go over to the right hand side. I'm going to zoom in a little and click on Options, scroll down, Open and Print. It'll take a second to load. Zoom it back out a bit. Okay. Open and print, I said. My internet's being a little slow today. Being very slow. And apparently we have kids shows in the background. Okay. Alright, sorry about that delay. Once you get in there, it'll bring up a picture. The sample is already done for you. So once you've done that, click on the very bottom down here, Preview and Print. There it is. Just to show you an entire sheet of Go West things, stickers, and you come over here. If you're printing it yourself, pretty obvious, you click Print It Yourself. If you do not have a printer or are not hooked up to a printer, you have the option of Let Us Print for You. If you select that, please, please, please be sure to enter your own credit card information in there, as it is attached to my account. Anyway, click on Print It Yourself, which is what we're going to do today and focus on. You've got the option here to print now. Brings up this page. You can either choose to download it to get them all onto your hard drive, or what I do, I just go in here and open the PDF. PDF file is a file by Adobe Acrobat, and you'll see it'll bring up an entire screen of them. All you have to do from there, make sure you've got the label print stock, paper stock in your printer, and for these, it is formatted for the Avery 6450s. They look like this when you're done. Except they're up the right way. There we go. They look like that when you're done. On the 6450s. So once you've done that, hit the print button and you get an entire sheet of the labels. So that's very simple. So just to recap, let's go backwards. Going from the beginning. You log in. You find one you want to print if you want to see the big pictures, or if you want to see a list of them. You'll see the list. Choose the ones you want to print. And they're all set up for you. So we're going to do Options, Open and Print. That's more like the speed it should be. It brings up the stickers. You click Preview and Print down the bottom. Everything looks good. Print it yourself. And print now. Open the PDF and hit the print. Print. That's all you need to do if you're printing out the labels yourself. Now, if you need to modify one or change one, this is how we do that. Say, for example, oops, It's another one I was playing with. Say for example, let's go back to the front screen. We want to change Little Snarky because the packaging has changed and we don't want our stickers to look like this anymore because we have the new design. All you need to do is go to, from your website, your Poshbox, your Posh site. On the left hand side down here, there is the order option for the box. Open up the box. Go to resources. Go to products. Go to down here, hands and feet. Remember we're doing Little Snarky Big Fat Yummy, so then we'll go into the Big Fat Yummy folder. And then right there is Little Snarky. Click on it and you'll see the sample sticker is right there. We also have a lot of them in our graphics page as well, but this is a good place to always get the latest and greatest. Drag it onto your desktop. Then all you need to do is go into My Avery, exactly where it was. One of the options in here, we can still do that. If we were going to keep it and just make a new one, we could do that, but we're going to modify this one because we don't want anyone using the old one. Click on Open and Print. We also have the option to edit in here. So there it is. It looks lovely. We've got these edit options over here on the right hand side. So I am just going to click on that. And then when I do that, it brings up all these other new options. I am going to replace that image. And it's then going to ask me where am I get the new image from. So I'm going to browse for it. And I know I just put it on my desktop. And it's right here. And I'm going to open that up. And it's going to right over the top of the one we have. It's loading it right now. There it is. Okay, obviously it's too small right now, so all you need to do is pull it around, pull it from all directions. You need to go down, you want to get it so there's no white showing around it. You see where the line is here? There's a line there that's the safety zone. I like to get it a little bit outside of it to be sure that we're covering the whole sticker. It's not going to let me take it up any further. Sometimes you just have to pull them to get it exactly right. Okay, so now the whole thing is filled. So I'm happy. What I'm going to do now is go over here, same as we did before, preview and print. I'm going to select print it myself. Print now, and it's going to say, whoa, there's been a change. Do you want to save your design? So I'm going to save that. And it's still called Little Snarky, and I'm saving it to My Avery, so it's on the account for everyone else. It is now saved. We could do the exact same thing if we were going to print it. Open up the PDF. There are the stickers, and print. So that's how you change an existing one. So nice and easy there. So I'm going to cancel out of here. Okay, another thing you can do in here, if you look in here, there are many, leave the page. There are many of us have our labels we use on the bottom of our samples. And for example, Debbie has one that I know I need to modify for her. They're all on here. If you see one on here that you like and you want to just make a little change to it, use the copy option. Please do not change any existing ones. Please only use the copy option. So because these are available for everybody to use. Let me find one I want to edit. Let me find one of the teammates. If you've got a new teammate, this is how you will go about. Okay, here's Judy's. We've got two of them on here, so we don't really need to, but say she changed her phone number. Click on options, or if you wanted this to be yours, make a copy. What do you want to name the new copy? And we're going to call this Vicky's new Lakon label bottoms. And click copy. Okay, so now we see if we go up to the very top, there's a new copy. It says Vicky's new Lakon bottom labels. So now I'm going to go open and print it. And when it's open, that's when we have the option to edit. So always copy one, and if you like the fonts, I could type. There we go. Change this. And okay, so there's all the information on there. I will preview and print. Oh, it's telling me something's too small to read because that website is really little. You could either choose to fix it, and I could highlight that, for example. Oops. Choose to enlarge the font and try it again. Oops, it still doesn't like it. Your text is too small to read. So it's highlighted still. Let's take it up to 7. It still fits on there fine. I want to preview and print. But you can edify it, modify it as you like. If you like it, great. Same as any other one. Print it, save it, etc. That's all we need to do to modify a label that are on Avery. So it's just a matter of creating it, modifying it, and printing it. And again, if you want to order them, say you wanted to print your own, there is that print your own option. So if you have any questions, post them, but it really is relatively simple. And again, these are formatted for the 6450s, the round labels by Avery. Thanks so much.